What's up everybody, once again my name is Matt and welcome back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles X. In the last episode we took on the Girls' Wings Affinity mission and got ourselves the Skell flight module, so now we can fly around in the sky like a bird and it's amazing. In this episode, well, we're actually going to take on another affinity mission. This is the one that is required to take on the next story chapter, and it's pretty short, so after we're done, we'll probably do something else that I'll get into in a little bit. For now, though, right to the left of Play Tower is where this mission is located. It's called Manhunt. Level 33 is required. Let's get this thing done.
Ah, look who's here. Perfect timing. Turns out I've got a mission that's right up your alley.
In other words, something dangerous?
See? You're perfect for it. Now then, remember the night that Ganglion hit us? Your team took on a pair of Xenos. Real bad apples. A big old lug and one nasty little lady.
Doggone and Reese, I think it was.
There's no forgetting those two.
Yep, that's them. We just got word they've been spotted skulking around Noctilum.
Could they be planning another attack?
That or who knows what. Whatever they're up to, I can tell you, it ain't gonna be good for us.
Muscle Man not worry, his mustache hair is gray. Team Tatsu is on the case.
Right, those two are no pushovers. We fought them once and we beat them once. We're the best choice to take this on. We'll leave immediately.
Thanks, Colonel.
Alright, so we have our mission. Let's see if we can't get this thing done. So, it looks like we're going over to Noctilum. And hopefully we actually do encounter those Xenos that we fought in New Allegan, because I would like to actually defeat them this time. Like, as you guys know, Elma made us let them go, which is a decision I don't really agree with. So, you know, if we can beat them up again and actually take them out this time, that would be A-okay with me. Alright, so I think we're going somewhere over here. If I recall correctly, it's actually not too far. Yeah, it's actually right in this area, so let's just, walk over to where, like, the loading zone is for this cutscene. And there we go, we found it.
It's still smoking.
Bad guy's campfire.
The residual heat signatures confirm it. This fire was active until just recently.
It's strange. A campfire doesn't strike me as their style.
Okay, so we can advise and look around, or we can express caution and say that we heard something. I didn't hear anything, so let's go with option number 1, I guess.
Good thinking. Alright, let's give this place the standard perimeter sweep.
Elma, wait. Tatsu, hear something.
Someone's coming. Everyone, hide!
Looks like we're too late. Damn it. Those two could be anywhere. Come on. That guy's the size of a mech. There can't be that many places for him to hide. Whatever. We'd better report to the captain.
Soldier's definitely Ganglion.
Elma, did you hear that? Guys the size of a mech.
And they're looking for a pair.
But why would Doggone and Reese... I mean, they're Ganglion too, right?
Maybe they deserted after bitter defeat courtesy of Tatsu.
Courtesy of who? Still, it does sound like they're after our targets.
Everything we've heard seems to point that way.
Maybe we should shake those two down for intel. See what they know.
What do you think?
Okay, so we can agree with Lynn and beat them up, or we can disagree and keep searching instead. Let's not get into any fights we don't need to.
Alright, let's stay out of trouble and keep searching the area. Come on.
Okay, thankfully, we really don't have to do any searching since, you know, the game tells us exactly where we need to go next. It's actually kind of far away, so, let me just use my gamepad to quick travel closer to where we need to be. That way, you know, we don't waste too much time, like, flying there, and waste too much fuel, and so on and so forth. Like, even though now we can fly and we can travel really quickly, it's always better just to, like, quick travel and not waste any of your Skell fuel, because that stuff is expensive, and it does take a while to, like, fill up naturally over time. Anyway, here's where we need to be.
Huh? That's not them.
Doesn't look like it, no.
I'm sorry if we frightened you. My name is Elma. What's yours?
So the Ganglion were chasing these two?
Seems like it. Are we correct in assuming that you're hiding from the Ganglion? If so, maybe we can help. We come from a planet called Earth, but now we're fighting the Ganglion here on Mira.
Really?
Pay them no heed, Rock.
I don't know, Celica. They don't really seem like the others.
It matters not. I shall not be fooled again.
I'm picking up motion from deeper in. Could be the clue girl in that Gower. Captain, look! What are those humans doing there? Fall back! We'll return with reinforcements.
Ganglion ran away.
Let's stop them before more show up.
Right.
Uh-oh, we gotta stop these Ganglion troops before they get back and call for reinforcements. Thankfully, once we get into a battle with them, they're not gonna leave. Now, something that's actually really interesting, or something that I found really interesting, some of you guys might not think that it's that interesting, but, Celica's voice actress is actually the same voice actress that does the English dub for, the Fate Stay series, so she's like the same voice actress that, voices Rin Tosaka in that anime. And I was like, wait a minute, I recognized that voice when I first heard it. And I actually looked it up, and sure enough, yeah, it's the same voice actress. So that kind of like threw me off guard when I first heard it. I was like, wait a minute, I totally know that voice from somewhere. I just like had to look it up and figured I would share it with you guys.
It's all right. We took care of them.
So do you maybe want to come with us? It's not really safe here.
Alright, so we can worry about them, or we could interrogate them, but that's probably not the right action, so let's go with worry instead.
Don't flatter us with your hollow kindness.
Listen, I understand that it may be hard for you to trust a random pack of strangers. But we really do want to help, if that's all right.
Come on, Celica. They seem all right, don't they?
Perhaps, but...
Tatsu, pleased to make acquaintance of new friend Celica.
And you are... a Nopon?
Indeed. Friends saved Tatsu from nasty Ganglion.
Just like they saved us.
Yes, so if Tatsu is trusting friends, Celica can too. Nopon's honor.
Well... You might say that we're fugitives of a sort. Ones that are running low on hiding places.
Our city, New LA, is home to many races besides humans. Both of you would be welcome there. There's no pressure, of course. You can stay or leave as you see fit.
Thank you. That is most kind. My name is Celica.
And I'm Rock. Nice to meet you.
I'm Lynn. Here, these are the coordinates for New LA. Can you get there okay?
I believe the two of us can manage, yes.
Then we'll see you back home. Take care, you two!
And with that, we are just about done. I told you guys this really wouldn't take that long. So now, all we gotta do is travel back to New LA, meet them there, and that should complete this mission, I believe. Yeah, they're like right down here, so very close to one of our quick travel locations.
Hello, everyone.
Hey! Over here!
How do you like the city so far?
It's rather overwhelming, to be honest. But Rock seems quite content, so we'd like to stay if that's permissible.
Of course. And whatever you need, just let us know, okay?
Anytime Celica have a problem, Team Tatsu have the solution.
You have our gratitude.
Alright, and with that, another affinity mission has been completed, and now we can actually take on the next story chapter, but we're not going to do that just yet. There's still a couple of more things that I would like to do first. Speaking of which, first things first, let's make our way back to the administrative district, because I want to go to the Blade Concourse and look for a very specific mission that will give us a very specific upgrade. It's not exactly going to be an easy mission, but I think we may be able to do it now. So hopefully we get lucky and it shows up in the concourse terminal, otherwise we may have a problem. But I'll try it a couple of times. So yeah, it's not there. Normally when it shows up like in the first... Oh, there it is, actually, off the record. Sweet. So yeah, we're gonna accept this mission, and it is no easy task. In fact, your mission objectives aren't really just like given to you. So like if we set this as our main objective, you'll see that yeah, all of our like tasks that we need to complete are riddles. So it's kind of complicated to actually complete this mission, but thankfully I know the solution to each of these riddles already. So we're just gonna start by like taking on the easier ones first, and then doing the harder ones or the more time-consuming ones. So, very quickly, let's head over to Oblivia. We're actually going to FN Site 3115. And when you get here, all you want to do is fly directly up. And if you see that mountain right there, like in the center of the screen, we want to go to that peak. That's basically like the highest point, I believe, here in Oblivia. And that's what the second like riddle on our objective list is actually talking about. So, if we just fly all the way to the top of this peak, eventually, we should see like a blue thing, yeah, that we can collect. And if we land right on top of this peak and pick that up, it'll complete the very first objective. So there we go. See, that one's pretty easy. Now everything else is either hard or time consuming, so that's gonna be fun. Anyways, though, let's head over to Sylvalum next, although we're not going to go directly to where we need to be, because first things first, we need to do some time manipulation for this, like, next quest. We need to fight a specific ganglion, like, robot within a certain time frame. Like, he only shows up during a certain time. So, find, like, any time manipulation hut you want. I just knew this one was here, so I'm going to use this one, but, let's make it slightly before 5 a.m. because we need some time to get to where we need to go. But I believe this guy shows up between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. So you don't have a whole lot of time to get to where you need to be to at least start the battle with this guy. As long as you start the battle before 7, he will stay there for as long as the battle, like, takes place. He doesn't just, like, run away. But, yeah, make your way over to FN Site 414 and start flying north. And eventually, once we get, like, to those ridges off in the distance, we should see the monster that we need to fight. It is level 55, so it's pretty strong, and it can deal a lot of damage. So you're going to want to be very, very careful. But I think if we play our cards right, we should be able to take this guy out no problem. And, oh my gosh, that is not good. Yeah, that's actually the thing that we need to fight, but, it kind of like flew over us on its way to the ridge, and now we're fighting it in the air. Oh, that is just fantastic. That actually screws up my plan entirely because, like I said, this guy can deal a lot of damage to your Skells. So, my entire plan was like, if one of my Skells gets like close to getting destroyed, was to like exit it and then finish off the battle on foot. But now I really don't have that option since, you know, we're in the middle of the freaking air. Really all I can do is hope that I get like cockpit mode and we can kill this guy. So please, gosh dang it. Oh crap, Elma's Skell is like almost broken. So hopefully she can like land and get out of that before it gets destroyed. But even if it does, like, we do have Skell insurance, so I mean, at least we can get it replaced, but I'd rather not. Alright, she got out of the Skell. I'm not sure if it got, like, destroyed or not, though. I don't even think this guy's gonna, like, follow us down here either, so This is actually not an ideal situation at all because, yeah, he's totally just gonna, like, stay up there and fire from above. So, I guess it's really up to me at this point to attempt and, like, take him out solo. At least all my cooldowns are off, so I should be able to deal a ton of damage and hopefully survive just a few more attacks. Oh my gosh, we got cockpit mode. Okay, that is, like, perfect. Now I can take this guy out no problem, although I kind of wish I got this a little bit earlier, but yeah, there we go. Oh my god. Oh crap, am I still in a fight? Oh jeez, run, 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 run. Please do not destroy my Skell. Please, not right now. Alright, let me just get out of this battle, please. Okay, thank goodness. That was way too close, man. Way too close. Oh, I think Elma's Skell actually did get destroyed, because she didn't, like, go back in it. Crap. Oh, yeah, it totally got destroyed. Man, I thought, like, I cheesed the battle. Oh, well, we got Skell insurance, so at least we'll be able to get that back, you know, next time we go to New LA, but that kind of stinks. Alright, so next thing we need to do is head up to the very northern section of Sylvalum, because we're actually going to enter the very last, like, continent here on Mira. Now, here's the thing. While I was exploring Sylvalum, I accidentally discovered this region. Like, I didn't realize this was the next region, so I walked into this cave, and then it popped up and it was like, new region discovered, Cauldros, and I was like, oh, probably shouldn't be here right now, so I immediately just, like, backpedaled out of here and did not explore this area at all. So there's a ton of, like, you know, frontier nav probe sites that we can go and plant right now if we wanted to, but I'm not going to spend too much time doing that. I'm just going to, like, get this very first one at the beginning here, then I'll, like, go to the one that we actually need to be at and plant the probe site there. But of course, I'm going to show you guys, like, how to get there, because obviously this is our first time being in this new region of Mira. I kind of want to show it off just a little bit, but yeah, this is basically the ganglion stronghold, if you will. There are a ton of enemies all over the place in the sky, everywhere, and they will actively go after you. So for the most part, we're just going to ignore them and hopefully not get into a fight with one of them, because I do not want to deal with them right now. Instead, all I want to do is get to the location that I need to be in. That way we can start collecting the 6 things that we need to find and get out of here. Sad thing is, like, the items that we need to find, there's 6 of them, and they are rare, so it might take us a very, very long time to find them. And wow, these guys are not giving up. There they go. Jeez, that took, like, freaking forever. Normally, if you, like, fly long enough away, they just, like, give up, but I guess those guys really wanted the chase for whatever reason. So where we're going is, like, all the way on the eastern side. Thankfully, it's kind of far away from most of, like, the larger groups of ganglion mech enemies. There's still, like, normal indigents in the area, but they're really not going to be that big of a problem for us. Alright, so that giant red beam is where we're going, so let's just free fall down there, plant that probe site, and then we'll start collecting the items that we need. As I was saying before, they're rare items, so basically they have a small chance of actually appearing in this area, and if they don't, well, we pretty much need to reload the area. So let's plant this probe just so we can reload it a little bit quicker from the gamepad, and now, if we're lucky, when we walk around collecting some of these blue orbs, we'll actually get the item that we need. I believe it's called a Savage Sketch, so yeah, we need to find 6 of those. Not really sure how long that's going to take, so what I'm going to do now is just cut the video here, but what you want to do is just, like, constantly reload this area until you get 6 of them, and once you do, your last objective will appear. So I'll see you guys in a second once I get the 6th Savage Sketch. And hey, there we go, we finally found it. Not too bad. Only took us around like 20-25 minutes, I would say, although I am a reclaimer, so I do have, like, a higher percentage chance of, like, picking up more rare drops than, like, other divisions, so that may vary depending on, like, what division you are. Anyways, though, let's make our way over to the residential district here in New LA, because we're looking for a very specific NPC to finish up this quest. Problem is, he only appears during, like, a very specific time, so you have from, like, evening until night to find this character. Thankfully, we can just use this red bench to manipulate time, and I believe evening starts at 1700, so let's give ourselves like the most amount of time that we can and try and locate this guy. Thankfully, I know exactly where he is, so really shouldn't be too hard to find him. He's actually in like an alleyway between a couple of these houses. So, yeah, there he is right there. So, Lan, that's who we're looking for. Let's talk to him and finish up this quest. Are you? Ah, yes. I take it you are here because you completed all the trials I assigned you. Then you are a blade worthy of possessing my greatest invention, my masterpiece. The Mechanical Field Skill 5.0, capable of unraveling every mystery this enigmatic world can offer. I can upgrade the skill installed in your Mimiosome immediately. Are you prepared? Aw, yeah, baby. Let's do it. Then let us begin. With this, you will attain the ability to shed light on even the darkest of this world's manifold mysteries. And there we go. We completed Off the Record and now have Mechanical 5.0 upgrade complete. Now I must excuse myself. I look forward to news of your continued exploits. Alright, that means we can pretty much access anything with a mechanical like field skill requirement because level 5 is the max for that. And that opens up a whole lot of stuff to us. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, one last thing that I would like to do before we end off this video, and that is get Elma her Skell back. So since we do have insurance, we can come over here to the barracks hangar inside of the Blades barracks itself, and bam, just like that, it replaces Elma's Skell. And hey, we actually didn't even lose an insurance point for that. Like, we still have 3, so you know what? I will take it. Not too shabby. Oh, and I just realized, like, both Ragnarok and Nova are actually medium-type Skells, not heavy-type Skells. Like, I thought they were the lowest of, like, the heavy class, but apparently they're the highest of the medium-class Skells, so go figure. I was wrong all along. Oh, well, it's not like we're not going to replace them soon enough anyways. Once we get access to the level 50 Skells, we'll probably start, like, upgrading everyone's Skell to, those. But alright, I think that's probably a good place to end off this video. So, if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But, once again guys, my name is Matt, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.